Hey, fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. In this vid, we are going to talk about how apparently Jenna Ortega goes over like what it's like to be like a kid star, and since like I always find it interesting, like who like people who grew up as like kid actors, or like I should say, who grew up in the limelight as children, how that affected them. Because that could not have been easy for like really any kid actor. And you would have had to, like, as a kid actor, you would have had to have like very wonderful parents in order to help you navigate through being a famous child, essentially. Protecting you from the weirdos and protecting you from having a huge ego. You all had to have phenomenal parents throughout this, so I'm wondering if Jenna Ortega's going to lean on that aspect in here too. But anyways, let's get into this, shall we? Jenna Ortega found success as a child actor, but she doesn't think Hollywood is the best place for a kid. And Jenna Ortega's, they want us to know that Jenna Ortega is currently 21 at the time of this video. Anyways, and this was an interview published on Saturday, August 24th, so this is a few months old the time of this video coming out. So, quote unquote, children aren't supposed to be working like that. They are supposed to be climbing trees and drawing and going to school. Some of those kid parents don't even take school seriously, so I feel really, really fortunate to have had parents who made me sure that I hung out with friends, made sure that I went to a public school and wouldn't allow me to work on a job unless I had straight A's and was prioritizing my sleep and my schoolwork. Like I said earlier, you would have had like phenomenal parents to be able to like navigate being a child star, and I like really get fucked up in the end, if that makes sense. And it sounds like from this little thing that we got, Jenna Ortega had phenomenal parents, so kudos to her parents. Um, Ortega, who stars in September's Beetlejuice, has said her parents helped her pursue acting at age 9 after she expressed her interest over several years. She quickly made her sitcom debut in 2012, going to play young Jane on the CW's Jane the Virgin and landing our leading role in the Disney Channel's Stuck in the Middle. "Quote unquote, child acting is strange. I see why my parents felt so hesitant about it because you're putting a child in an adult workspace. I think if I had just stayed growing up in Kokoschia Valley, I would be a completely different person. I wouldn't speak the way that I do or approach interactions the way I do. It's completely changed my way of thinking and going about life. And when I speak to other child actors, I can pick them out instantly because we all have that. It's just very specific, like some secret little language or something like we all share. The Wednesday star said that her mother recently watched the docuseries Quiet on Set and told Ortega that she was grateful she didn't experience anything as traumatic. Ortega believes she was able to stay safe because of her family's watchful eye, and she noted that she certainly had some negative experiences, whether it would be sexually explicit AI um, images of herself as a child, which I also heard I've heard that's the reason why she got off Twitter because they were like AI images of herself, which is understandable why she would like ditch Twitter if that was the case. Anyways, or just dealing with some less than savory people in Hollywood. Quote unquote, just speaking about my career as a child overall, there were def- definitely a few moments where you realized, oh, maybe that person didn't have my best interests, or maybe they didn't want to be supportive of me as they said. And that's a hard lesson to learn so young, and especially hard when you have adults or people who should know better addressing you in that way that is potentially harmful to somebody whose brain is still growing and developing. While she acknowledges that the odd upbringing isn't the healthiest environment for a kid, or trying to explain that she wouldn't change her past. Quote unquote, there's times that I regret it. There's times that my parents regret it. Looking back, I wouldn't change anything. I don't believe in that because, if anything, I'm incredibly grateful for the lessons that it did teach me. I love that when I go on a set now, um, I'm incredibly knowledgeable. I know what the camera verbiage means. I know what a grip job is. I know what a gap year job is. I can get along with the director of photography. I can go through shots lists. I understand it all. I know what's going on around me. Therefore, I feel incredibly safe and comfortable and excited to go to work every day because it's familiar to me. And I'm excited for her. I'm happy for her. It, the whole quiet on set thing, which I haven't like really mentioned much on my channel, because that like whole situation is like damn, like that whole situation is crazy, and that should not have ever happened. I am happy Jenna Ortega didn't have the same experience as the kids of the Quiet on Set did. I'm happy from what it seems like she had um a better experience, a bit more positive experience of it, and I'm happy that she addressed that there were times where she might be like regretting it, but at the end of the day, she wouldn't take it back because the lessons she learned morphed her into the person she is today, which based off of every single interview that I've personally seen or I've read and seen of Jenna Ortega, she seems to have way more sense, way more class than a lot of people that I know. And she's only 21. Honestly, I wish more people were like Jenna Ortega in terms of like some of them, what's the word? Things that she has said. Because I would very much love to have conversations with people like Jenna Ortega. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy that her parents were protective. I'm happy, like I said, even though she was like a childhood star, that she didn't have to go through anything that was fucked up. Um, so I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. I'm genuinely happy for her. Anywho, what do you fellow mutants think? Let me know in the comment section below. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow mutants later.